Thank you, Doug. We now want to turn our attention to Sergeant Adam Alexander, who is with the 432nd Civil Affairs Battalion based in Ashwaubenon. Now, you may recall Alexander was shot in the head during a firefight with insurgents in Afghanistan. That happened in November. Miraculously, this 28-year-old man survived, and after undergoing 2 major surgeries, he is now working vigorously in a rehabilitation center in Minnesota to help him regain his life back. Now, as Sergeant Alexander works hard to get better, his family and friends are organizing a really big benefit for him 1 week from today in De Pere. And with us this morning is Jill Wunrow. And Jill, I know you've played a big part in helping to organize this benefit, right?
Yep, there's a group of us that got together and decided that we would like to help his family out in any way that we can. So a group of us got together and decided, let's have a benefit.
Yeah, and I know that you've been able to get some updates, you know, a little bit from his family and friends. How's he doing? I know we have some photos of his rehab work in Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, from what I hear, the doctors said his progress has been amazing. And I mean, he had a 5% chance of survival. And from what he's come from to where he's at now has been great. And actually, recently, his mom, who's been with him since his injury back in November, she actually has, in the past couple days, returned home to Potosi because Adam is doing so well that he's able to be on his own more than he had been. So that's awesome.
Because Adam's from Potosi.
Adam's from Potosi, and his mom has been by his side ever since he got to Walter Reed. So.
Yeah. So how do his fellow comrades who are still in Afghanistan, I know that they're there until March, how are they dealing? You know, he's here, they're far away. I mean, they saw this happen.
Yeah, I mean, obviously at first it was very hard for those that seen Adam, and I think what's giving them hope and keeping them focused is knowing how well he's doing. And I mean, Adam survived because of his will, and that's just amazing, and that gives them hope. And the 432nd, the unit that he's from, is just, you know, excited to get back to see him and just, you know, greet him, and they've been keeping up with updates from his family on, you know, the Facebook page and things like that. So
let's talk about this benefit happening next Saturday at Chicago Street Pub in De Pere.
Yep.
When is it? How can what can people experience?
Well, the benefit, as you said, is at Chicago Street Pub in De Pere from 4 to 8 on February 11th, and it's $8 to get in, and you get a spaghetti dinner, and actually you get money back at the door because Kroll's West has been generous enough to donate $5 back for their restaurant, so that's good. And Wild Air in Appleton is donating $2 back, so technically you're saving yourself $7, so it's kind of only $1 in the end. But
and you guys got a lot of great auction items.
Yeah, we have something for everybody. I know there's a lot of sports things here, and Harley-Davidson's here, but Jamie Langbringer played for the New Jersey Devils, and he was a captain of the U.S. hockey team. This is an autographed jersey from him. We have a game-used Gamblers jersey, and this Harley-Davidson clock was handcrafted by a retired vet, donated. So that's awesome. And then, I mean, Harley-Davidson leather jacket from Vander Vest Harley-Davidson, and this is probably one of my favorites, Mike Holmgren Authentic Autographed Football, being inducted in the Packers Hall of Fame this year. So these are some of the items, and then one of the big things is we're auctioning off in the live auction is a 4-some round of golf at Green Bay Country Club, which will feature Coach Mike McCarthy and Murphy in the Morning from WLUK-TV.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Where's the money going to go?
The money is actually going back to Adam's family. All proceeds go back to Adam's family for costs that he will incur not only now because his family is traveling so much to see him and be with him. He actually has a couple major surgeries coming up for skull reconstruction, you know, in a couple of months. So his family's going to want to be with him, you know, as he goes through that, and, you know, food and hotels, and that all adds up, so we want to help.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got all the information for the benefit on our website, fox11online.com. Just click on the Good Day Wisconsin tab. Jill, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And we will be right back.